Shalom. This is ISUPK. Start off from 1 West 125th Street under Camino Jr. Johanna. And since 1969, we've been teaching the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They are the chosen people of the Bible. They are God's chosen people. I'm priest and officer Parataza out of Yonkers, New York. We're going to go straight in. We're going to go straight in because blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you know what I'm saying? We're looking around our neighborhood. We're looking around our neighborhood and we see, you know what I'm saying, the drug addiction. We see the, you know what I'm saying, the drugs, the guns, you know what I'm saying, the fight, the jumps. This is what we see. And this is the stuff that we grew up on. This is the stuff that we grew up on. You know what I'm saying? And we think there's no escape from this. But I'm telling you, ISUPK have been telling blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, we don't have to do that no more. We could start our life from afresh and iron out all differences. But we've been following behind this beast. You know what I'm saying? We've been following behind, you know what I'm saying, the so-called white man with the devil, what the Bible calls him. You know what I'm saying? He's a great deceiver. He done deceived blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians because we want to follow behind the lie. The devil is an organized lie. Right. His lie is so organized. He tell a lie so goddamn long. He tell a lie so damn long, it becomes the truth. Now we got people who walking around and calling themselves the Jews. Now we got the people who walking around, you know what I'm saying Jesus is white. We have this. We got brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians think Jesus is white. Think the chosen people is white. No. And we learning this stuff from a rapist, from a lying, filthy, perverted bastard. Who told us that Jesus was right? Who told you, you know what I'm saying? Who told you that the Jewish people is Russian and Polish? Who told you that? The slave master done told you that. You know what I'm saying? But let me get Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 13. Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, it's time to renew ourselves. It's time to come back to the law, statute, commandments. It's time to come back to who we are in the Bible, who we are that the Most High God have called us. You don't think, you know what I'm saying, just because you've been using drugs for 10 years, you don't think you could clean yourself up? Put on the white suit and start looking sharp. The Most High God have told us that we could do that. If we turn it, you know what I'm saying? If we turn ourselves around, if we stop sinning, I know you can't see that because our oppressor have been lying to us. We are God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? And if we have a safe place, we have time enough to clean ourselves up. You know what I'm saying? Clean ourselves up and come back to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Come back to the law, statute, commandments. Come to who we are according to the Bible. We need a safe place. We've been stomping, raped, and stealing from. But not anymore. It's time to become anew and iron out all differences, you know what I'm saying, between the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. No more killing. We don't have to do that anymore. Iron out all differences according to the, you know what I'm saying, according to the Bible. Let me get that, Baba Cho.
Khan. Ecclesiasticus chapter 16, verse 13.
Go on.
The sinner.
Chapters. Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 6, verse 13. Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6, verse 13. There you go. You got it. Chapter 6, verse 13. Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? You see what's trending on, you know what I'm saying, online. You see what's going on. How dare, you know what I'm saying, a nigger call himself a chosen people of God? How dare he? How dare a Hispanic, a wetback, you know what I'm saying? A spick. How dare they call themselves the children of God? How dare they call themselves the chosen people? Wait, hold up. How dare a goddamn redskin, a goddamn savage is calling himself a Jew? How a goddamn savage get a redskin? We've been stopping these people for the past 600 years since we came to Charleston, South Carolina. Shout out to them so-called Jewish people. You Y'all came in what, in the 1600s? That's the Bible Belt. That was the slave belt.
Right.
That was the Confederate. And you was blending in like your brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like your brothers and sisters. All of y'all, you know what I'm saying, was from the same people. All of y'all. I know your history. We know your history. How dare a nigga call himself, you know what I'm saying, a Jew? How dare that happens? We are the true Jew. We are the Israelites. How come these European, you know what I'm saying, European Jews ain't calling themselves the Israelites? I don't see no Jewish in the Bible. I don't see no Jewish in the Torah. I don't see that. But blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, this is what we have to do. Because it's time for, you know what I'm saying, it's time for us to become anew. You know what I'm saying? To throw off all that filth that our oppressor have been teaching us. How dare you, nigger, try to take my identity? This is the arrogant of the European. This is the arrogant of them. But read that if you have that, Baba Shaw. Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6, verse 13. Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 6, verse 13. You know what I mean? Because how dare, you know what I'm saying? Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, where, you know what I'm saying? Where is our safe place? Where is our safe place at? We ain't have no time enough to heal. We ain't have no time enough becoming brand new. You know what I'm saying? So we could show our brothers and sisters some brotherhood, some sisterhood, some fatherhood, some motherhood. How, you know what I'm saying? So if you have that scripture, can you read that, Bob Shaw?
Colonel Khan, sir. Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6, verse 16. Separate thyself.
Say that again.
Separate thyself.
So in Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6, verse 13, it said, separate thyself. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, this is what we need to do. Because we have not did it. Because, you know what I'm saying? If we separate ourselves, we become a brand new people. You know what I'm saying? They've been beating us down so long. We never separate ourselves from the goddamn rapist, from this perverted bastard, from this goddamn deceiver, from this devil. Read on.
From thine enemies.
From what?
Thine enemies.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians have what?
Thine enemies.
You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor is what?
Thine enemies.
The so-called European is what?
Thine enemies.
The so-called Jewish man that, you know what I'm saying, that stole our identity, you know what I'm saying, and say they, you know what I'm saying, they look like the Egyptians, they, you know what I'm saying, they are what?
Thine enemies.
They are thy enemies, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Read on.
And take heed of thy
what?
friends.
Wait, and take what?
Take heed.
Take heed. Take heed means pay close attention. Close attention. Read on.
Of thy friends.
Of what?
Thy friends.
Blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans are what?
Thy friends.
That's what we have to do. We got to pay close attention. We got to separate ourselves from our enemies. Our enemies going to cancel us if we speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? Our enemies, if we say something, you know what I'm saying, to the truth, they're going to try to cancel you and say that you're a liar. This is an organized lie, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Who the people that told you Jesus Christ was white? Huh? That's how long we've been destroyed. We got to the point that we, you know what I'm saying? We got to the point that we cover up. You know what I'm saying? The trauma is so bad, we said Jesus ain't got no color. It's not about color. This is how traumatized we are. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Hell yeah, it's about color. Hell yeah, it's about color. It's about nationality. It's about nationality. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We are God's chosen people. We are God's chosen people. Read that from the top.
Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6, verse 13. Separate thyself.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we need to separate ourselves. Go on.
From thine enemies.
Oh, we got to separate from, you know what I'm saying, from this beef, from the people had said, I'm going to cancel you because you told us the truth. I'm going to cancel you. I'm going to take all your money. I'm going to take everything, what you own. I'm going to destroy it because how dare you, you know what I'm saying, speak truth to power. I'm power. Can't speak truth to me. You better lie and bow your goddamn head. Ain't no chosen people. We've been having our knees on your back. We've been robbing your artists for centuries.
Right.
We've been messing up, saying we've been having them sign bogus contracts. We've been stealing your music for centuries. We've been putting our name on the credits where we didn't write a goddamn line. It says what?
Separate thyself.
Go on.
From thine enemies.
Go on.
And take heed.
And take what?
And take heed.
Go on.
Of thy friends.
Take heed to thy friend. Because the only friend that we have is blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, who are the chosen people of God. The chosen people of God. The true Jews. The Israelites. That's who we are. That's who we are. I know you don't see it. I know you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? We on the block. We selling quills. We selling coke. We killing people. We running guns. We busting off our guns. Our biscuits. Do they still say that? Our biscuits. You know what I'm saying? The burners. The polka lots. We doing this to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. I'm letting you know. I know something convict you. Said that, yo, I'm not allowed to do that. Somebody done taught me how to kill my own brother. I want to repent from that. I want to stop that. I want to know, you know what I'm saying? I heard, you know what I'm saying, these brothers, you know what I'm saying, these crazy brothers that look crazy on the street. That look crazy on the street and saying to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you are God's chosen people. You are God's chosen people. Let me get Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We are God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? We could start off from afresh. We could, you know what I'm saying? We could come back to the law, statute, commandment. We could come back, you know what I'm saying, to who we are. Who we are. Because we are God's chosen people. We are the Israelites. We are the Israelites. According, you know what I'm saying? This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22. Chapter 4, verse 22. This is what we could do. You know what I'm saying? Our brother, you know what I'm saying? Our brother in Slovakia, sorry if I may, our brother Paul, he the one that was writing the letter to the Ephesians, correct?
That's correct.
That's right. And he was, you know what I'm saying? And a couple of our brothers was going off. Because everything with, you know what I'm saying? Everything with the Bible saying then, we was doing that back then. We've been following other people coaches back then. We ain't even showing no brotherhood back then. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even showing that. We don't think that we can escape from this. We don't think that we could change from this. You know what I'm saying? We don't think that, guess what? We can, because Christ came on the scene. Christ came on the scene and telling our brothers and sisters, hell yeah, you could change. Hell yeah. You could show brotherhood and fatherhood and sisterhood to one another. It could be done. But this is what we could do right here. Let me get Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22. Go on.
Khan. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation.
Go on.
The old man,
Go on.
which is corrupt
Go on.
according to the deceitful lust.
Go start that from the top.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22.
So listen to this, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, because we going around selling drugs, doing, you know what I'm saying, doing terrible stuff to one another. But we are God's chosen people. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, I'm going to let you know, we ain't even supposed to be here according to the history of this country. According to the history of what the Europeans have did to us, we're supposed to be stomped out into powder. We're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, we're supposed to be fossils. And they're supposed to look at us in a goddamn museum. How dare these people are still alive? How dare these people are still popular? How dare they? Now they saying that they're God's chosen? How dare they? Look at them. They're selling drugs. We pump all the drugs. We done stole all their music. You know what I'm saying? We done put all our names on the contract. And they still here flourishing. How dare they? Because we God's chosen. Read that from the top.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation.
Oh, that way blacks, Hispanics need to do what?
Put off concerning the former conversation.
Wait, hold up, man. I've been a gangbanger all my life. My father was a gangbanger, and my mother's a gangbanger, and I've been selling drugs. But what we need to do?
Put off concerning the former conversation.
Wait, hold up. My conversation was disrespecting my brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? That's a mark. You know what I'm saying? That's a mark nigga right there. That's a, you know what I'm saying? That's a, you know what I'm saying? That's a Mark Spick right there. I don't like that dude right there. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could kill that dude right there. We need to do what?
Put off concerning the former conversation.
We need to put off the former conversation. You know what I'm saying? Let that conversation go away. We're not thinking that way. That's the brand new of us, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. That's the brand new of us. Read on.
Concerning the old man.
Go ahead. Concerning the what?
The old man.
Shit, that was the old man. That was the old man. I don't do that no more. I don't make whores out of my sister anymore. I don't disrespect that brother anymore. I don't disrespect my father anymore. You know what? I forgive my mother. Yes, she was on crack. Yes, she was a drug addict during the 80s and 90s. And I put off that old man and gave a hug to my mother a couple of days ago because I'm not that person anymore. I'm brand new. Read on.
Which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust.
So, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we have to do. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a deceitful lust what we following. We follow other people's philosophy. That's a lust. It's deceitful. You know what I'm saying? It's not telling you the truth. And if we follow behind these, you know what I'm saying, these other, you know what I'm saying, these, you know what I'm saying, our, you know what I'm saying, these other nations, and we follow their philosophy, that's a deceitful lust. I want to do what I want to do. No, that's not going to happen. I'm becoming a brand new. I'm not going to do that anymore. Read on. Read on the next verse, 23. Go on, read on.
If verse 23.
Go on.
And be renewed.
And be what?
Renewed.
Yo, if Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, once we put away this deceitful lust, because what you know what I'm saying? We go by the, you know what I'm saying, whatever we feel. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it feels so good or whatever. Now, but it don't last. It don't last. It's deceitful. No more of that. Read on.
In the spirit of your mind.
In the what?
The spirit of your mind.
Started from the top.
And be renewed.
And be what?
Renewed.
That's what Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Yeah, I've been selling coke all my life. I've been a gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? I did some hateful things, but I'm being renewed. I'm being renewed. I'm being brand new. Read on.
In the spirit.
In the what?
The spirit.
Now, what do the spirit mean? I'm going to wear my newness. I'm going to wear it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you being in the spirit of Christmas. You see these people, you know what I'm saying, these filthy nations walking around with these funny looking sweaters, the ugly sweaters. You know what I'm saying? They're about to be in the spirit of Halloween. But we need to be in the spirit of brotherhood, of sisterhood, of fatherhood and motherhood. You know what I'm saying? We're coming to, you know what I'm saying? It's coming to this brand new of you, of God. Read on.
Of your mind.
Of your what?
Your mind.
Of your mind. We need to completely change our mind, renew our mind. We need a brainwash. That's what we need. We need a brainwash. Read on.
Verse 24. And that ye put on the new man.
Wait, hold up. If you know what I'm saying, and once we, you know what I'm saying, once we start treating and learning, because we have to learn this from anew. We have to learn this from anew. And I'm telling you, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, I already know that you're doing the dirt. We're doing the dirt. We try to, you know what I'm saying? We're doing dirt to live clean. We're doing dirt to live clean. No, it's time to put off the old you. It's time to say, I am an Israelite. I cannot do this anymore. I'm treating my mother with respect. I'm not disrespecting my father because he wasn't there. I'm not disrespecting my sister because she's wearing a certain, you know what I'm saying, attire. Nah, sister, you don't have to do that. You don't got to show your body. Let the other nations be a bunch of filthy, perverted bastards. Let them do that. I'm taking off the old me and putting on the new me. Start that from the top, 124.
And that ye put on the new man,
Go on.
which after God,
After who?
after God,
Which after God. Go on.
is created,
If was what?
is created.
Now God created the new you. It's God who created the new, not you. The Most High God did. But you have to put in the work. You see these words. You see these brothers and sisters that's on. You see these brothers that's on the streets has telling blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians they are God's chosen people. It's time to change from a different. It's time to iron out our differences. No more killing. And we could do that. We could do that because we believe in the Most High God. We believe in God, the Creator. Read on.
In righteousness.
In what?
In righteousness.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians supposed to be what?
In righteousness.
Niggas, spicks, wetbacks, you know what I'm saying? Redskins and savages supposed to be what?
In righteousness.
We're supposed to be righteous. We're supposed to be righteous. Read on.
And true holiness.
And true what?
And true holiness.
Blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians supposed to be a what?
True holiness.
Holiness is Kodash, which means separate. Not only we righteous, we separate from these perverted bastards. Kanye West, yes. In spite of what y'all think about, he are God's chosen people. He is an Israelite. He is an Israelite. He's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be righteous and separate in holiness. That's who we are. But we don't see that because we have been beaten down. We have been beaten down for so long. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened. You know what I mean? That's it. That's what happened. And let's go to John. We're going to drop that. Let's go to John chapter 15, verse 19. It's going to be my last, one of my last scriptures. John chapter 15, verse 19. Let's try, go to 18. Go to 18. Go to John 15 and 18. Go to John 15 and 18. Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, our king, Christ, you know what I'm saying? What his name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. He was an example, you know what I'm saying, of how to show brotherhood and sisterhood. But he's letting you know how this world is. How this world get down if you speak the truth. Because Christ is speaking the truth to his brothers and sisters. Christ is speaking the truth to his brothers and sisters. That's what he's doing. Let me read that if you have it.
Colin Wakan, the book of John, chapter 15, verse 18. If the world hate you,
Go on.
ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
What color is those words?
Red.
What color is those words?
Red.
That's Christ speaking. That's Christ talking to his brothers, talking to the people that's under him, teaching them about brotherhood and sisterhood, teaching them that they could change. They could change. It's the same thing. You know, what's going on in 2022, it was going on back then. And we had a king, we had a brother to be an example to us. We had a brother to be an example to us. Read that from the top.
John chapter 15, verse 18. If the world hate you.
If the what?
If the world hate you.
Yo, hold up. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, if we tell the truth, what's happening?
The world hate you.
Yo, wait, hold up. If I teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you know what I'm saying, to come together in brotherhood and not kill each other and not sell drugs and let the other nation do that wickedness, what the world's doing to us?
The world hate you.
Wait, hold up. Since 1969, you know what I'm saying, ISUBK have been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, they are the chosen people of God. They are the true Israelites. And if we come together, you know what I'm saying, and follow the Lord's statute commandments and show brotherhood and show sisterhood, you know what I'm saying, and respect one another, the world would say what to us?
The world hate you.
That's the oppressor's world. Read on.
Ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
That's Christ right there. Christ have been teaching his brothers and sisters who are, you know what I'm saying, who are today the blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. His sisters, his brothers and sisters was the Israelites. It was people in the world. People in the world. Now, just because you told, you know what I'm saying, you tell the world the truth, they're going to hate you. They're going to completely destroy you. They're going to hate you because you telling the world, yo, I'm not going to call that man a woman. I'm not going to do that. That's a grown-ass man. Yo, I'm not going to call that woman, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, that's a grown-ass woman. I'm not going to do that. But the world hates you because you're telling them the truth. Because you're telling them the truth. This is that wicked kingdom, our oppressor, the so-called white man. That's what they do. But blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we could take off the old us. We could take off the old us. And we could come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? And Christ was our example. Christ was our example. That's what he did. Now, read 19.
Verse 19.
Go on.
If ye were of the world.
If hold up. If say that again.
If ye were of the world.
So if blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, if we speaking, you know what I'm saying? If we just going along to get along, and yes, what's that do? Dwayne Wade? Yes, I'm going to say my son is a girl. Yes, I'm going to do that. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Jada Pinkett Smith. Yes, I'm going to sleep around on my husband. Yes. Yes. So what? Yes, my daughter could become a slut. Yes. Yes. Go on.
The world would love his own.
Wait. The world would do what?
Love his own.
Oh man, if I just say my son could become a woman and then my daughter become a man, it's okay. Men, you know what I'm saying, sleeping with men and women are sleeping with women, the world will say, oh, it's okay. This is Christ. If you of that world, if you of that perverted world, that type of kingdom, you're not allowed to change yourself, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Only in, you know what I'm saying, only in that corrupted world, that perverted world, only people that gave you white, you know what I'm saying, gave you white Jesus, they the only one who could be God's chosen. They could only one who could be God's chosen. You know what I'm saying? That's in the world. That's in the world right there. How dare a nigger in a spick? How dare they say they are God's chosen people? How dare they? How dare that damn redskin, that damn savage that we've been trying to kill? We put on reservations. He's saying that he's God's chosen people. This nigger right here says that the Jews is black. How dare that nigga? Yo, cancel that. But if you was in the world, then you don't read that from the top.
If ye were of the world, the world would love his own.
The world would do what?
Love his own.
The world going to love his own. The world going to love his own. The world is going to say, do what you want to do. Don't change yourself. You know what I'm saying? And still go along out with our system. You don't have to do that anymore. Going along with this system, I mean, selling drugs to pregnant women. Go along with this system saying, yo, kill that brother that stepped on your sneakers. Go along with this system saying your son could become a woman. Go along with the system said only white people could be Jews. Not the niggers and spicks and wetbacks. No, how dare they? How dare they? This is a lie. This is a lie. And this is the lie that they're pushing. This is the lie that they're pushing. No more blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. No more. We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that anymore. Don't have to do that anymore. And this is what, you know what I'm saying? This is what we could do right here. Let me get this be my last scriptures. 1 John chapter 3, verse 18. 1 John chapter 3, verse 18. Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? This is old news right here. Christ came on the scene. He was an example to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. He was an example to the Israelites. That's the reason why that the so-called Jewish people don't want to accept that. They don't want to accept Christ. You know why they don't want to accept Christ? Because they got a description of Christ in the Bible. Christ was, you know what I'm saying, the chosen, you know what I'm saying? Christ was from the tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying? That black suspenders, Native American Indians, if any of these so-called Jewish people come to you, there's 12 tribes of Israel would make up, 12 tribes, you know what I'm saying, that make up Israelites. Ask them, why are they choosing Jews? Where are the other, you know what I'm saying, 11 tribes? Where are they? Where are they? Where the hell are they? Ask them that question. Ask them that question. I just need you to ask them that question. It's about that time. It's about that time to put, you know what I'm saying, to put our oppressor on the chopping block. Can I am I a Jew? I'm reading Deuteronomy chapter 28. I don't see you going, you know what I'm saying? I don't see you going on these cargo slave ships. You know what I'm saying? I don't see you cursing the city and cursing the, I don't see that. I only see the black suspenders and Native American Indians curse in the city and in the field. I don't see that. So if you have that Baba Shaw, you know what I'm saying? Can you read that, please?
Khan. 1 John chapter 3, verse 18.
Go on.
My little children,
Go on.
let us not love in word.
Oh, say that again?
Let us not love in word.
That's what we do. We just love in word because we follow behind this oppression. We follow behind the Christian church, the Catholic church, the Muslim mosque. That's nothing but words. Kanye West just said words. But here in the ISUBK, we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't just talk words. That's the reason why the Jewish man is not running up on anybody from the ISUBK.
Damn right.
Nobody. We've been saying this since 69 that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the Jews, are the Israelites. We've been saying that. Come to us. Come to us. Try to cancel us. Commander Junior Yohana, come, you know what I'm saying? He's been saying this since 69. God damn. That's what the man that we learned from. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't read that from the top.
My little children.
Yeah, go on.
Let us not love in word.
Well, it's not love in words. That's the change right here. Let us not just say this. Just say this. Read on.
Neither in tongue.
Neither in what?
In tongue.
Neither in language. Neither what you're speaking. Neither what you're speaking. If you say, I'm never going to kill a black man again, let's not do that. I'm never going to kill a Hispanic man again. Let's not do that. I'm never going to sell drugs to my people. Never again. I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to completely put on a brand new me. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Read on.
But indeed.
But in what?
Indeed.
And go on.
And in truth.
And what?
And in truth.
And in truth. Indeed and in truth. We have to be truthful with this. We have to be truthful with this. And I got it. So I got to pull this scriptures because to let the brothers and sisters know what is truth. Let me get Psalms chapter 119, verse 142. 119, verse 142. Because we can't just talk. That's what we've been doing. We just talk. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talk. We ain't showing action. We ain't showing action. I don't see, you know what I'm saying? Even Kanye West or our brothers and sisters, Nick Cannon, you know what I'm saying? Nick Cannon and all the other celebrities that talking about the Jews as black, they're not living by the code. Get into all black. So you could start, you know what I'm saying? So you could start sitting 10 toes down. Nori, and I'm going to call you out. Nori, you lived in New York. You have seen the Israelites on these corners. Don't front like you don't know. You've seen us, and you know that we've been saying this. You know that. You know what I'm saying? You probably even said it when you was, you know what I'm saying, when you were selling your rocks. Oh, those crazy ass niggas right there that be on the corner talking about the blacks and the Hispanics and the American Indians are the Jews. Now you scared? Now you scared? Now you scared? You scared of these Europeans. You wasn't scared of that brother, Pedro, that's down the block, to bust your guns. You wasn't scared to bust the guns. You wasn't scared to sell drugs to that pregnant women. We wasn't scared of none of that stuff. But once our oppressors start flexing, now, you know what I'm saying? Now we're going to bat our heads. Man, don't apologize for nothing. Don't apologize for anything. Stand 10 toes down and say, hell yeah, I said it. And what? So what? Christ died for us by telling the truth. Christ died for us by telling the truth. But put that scripture up so you know what the truth is. Read on.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness.
What? Say that again.
Thy righteousness.
Thy righteousness. Go on.
Is an everlasting righteousness.
That's the law, statutes, and commandments. Go on.
And thy law.
Is that what?
Thy law.
If blacks, Hispanics, and Native American in it, if we follow the law, statute, commandments, read on.
Is the truth.
Is the what?
Is the truth.
There's no other place. ISUBK is the home of the truth. It's the home of the truth since 1969, period. We can't be doing this, you know what I'm saying, in tongue and in words. We got to be deeds in the truth, 10 toes down. If you feel kind of skittish or whatever, you know what I'm saying, don't worry about it. Pay your tithes and we will fight for it, you know what I'm saying, we will fight for you. You know what I'm saying? Stand up. You will stand up to another black man, Hispanic man, a Native Indian man. You stand up, but when it's time to get your fight on, it's time to prove these goddamn devils wrong, you don't know because you want the goddamn bag. You want to sell your soul for some trinkets? For some trinkets? No more. It's time to take off the old you and put on the new you. And that's my time. I'm Precinct Officer Paratazar out of Yonkers, New York. And this is ISUBK, start off with 1 West 125th Street under Commander General Hunter. And since 1969, we've been teaching the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to stand 10 toes down. 10 toes down in this truth. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the Israelites. And it's time to take off the old you and put on the new you, the brand new you. And that's my time. Shalom.